hate God and they hate His judgments and they teach rebellion against the standards and commandments of God. They're headed straight for hell. And so are you if you follow them.
Question, has any priest from here raped a child?
It doesn't matter. You're all equally guilty and pari delicto. They're all paying those billions of dollars in child settlements. And when you call yourself a Catholic and you lend your voice and you throw in your lot, you cast in your lot with those child rapers, you are equally guilty. Anyone who gives a dime to these Catholic pedophiles is equally guilty. You're paying the salaries of pedophile rapists.
So why protest this particular one instead of one where a
Well, actually, we've actually picketed here several times, a lot of times, and almost always there's a bunch of they're fag supporters also. Despite what
you have a problem with that? I mean, what is wrong with
Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind, it is abomination. That's all you need to know.
Any blood, so if you eat a rare steak, you're going to hell too.
Hun, do you understand the difference between the ceremonial law and the moral law?
Leviticus, I don't even...
You don't understand. It's because you don't read the Bible and you're ignorant. That's like equating speeding to murder. They're both against the law, but they're not. They're talking about mala in se and malum prohibitum. That's our legal terminology, and theirs it was the ceremonial and the moral law. The ceremonial law was done away with. You no longer have to do animal sacrifices because Jesus Christ was the perfect sacrifice. Jesus Christ was the perfect sacrifice. The ceremonial law was fulfilled. That law was a shadow of things to come. That shadow was, and it was Christ. Christ was the thing that it was a shadow of. Okay, so what you have to do is see what the Bible says about the moral law. If you're going to say that homosexuality is okay, that law also says that murder.
The same law says homosexuality and murder? One's a victim of crime and one's got a victim.
Yeah, they're victims because not only you're teaching them to disobey the standards and commandments of God. The ultimate punishment of that is hell. You're teaching rebellion. You showed by that you hate God and you hate His judgments and you hate your fellow man. Otherwise you'd be encouraging them to obey God.